Hey, what's up? Yep, here's my glasses. They're on now. And there's your face. It's watching me eat. It's like, seriously, mukbang day every day here. Anyway, it's April 3rd, 2019, third day of April. I got a lot done yesterday in project. I'm gonna call it, I didn't give you guys a name for it, but um, I'll call it Project V because it's not as important as Project X in the grand scheme of things, but it is kind of important. So, whatever. Yeah, so it's that day that I can tell you about um, nothing new that's gone on with me except the Project V, which is, like I said, I don't think I said this. It's basically an app, uh, and I can't talk about it until it's released, which is hopefully soon. But when it is, I can probably show you how awesome it is. Uh, anyway, let's um let's proceed. Okay, let's talk about news. Yesterday, nothing really happened in the world of um. Well, actually, what am I saying? You can never say that anymore. Uh, Nothing really happened. I mean, stuff is happening constantly, all the time, and I think the news cycle has found a way to generate tons of new things every day that may or may not be relevant. But I mean, just look at this. There's all sorts of things. Lori Lightfoot wins mayoral race. First American African Mayor Lori Lightfoot broke the rules and beat the establishment. There are so many um, headlines whenever this happens. This kind of thing happens. Ethiopian Airlines flights followed Boeing's emergency procedures before a crash report. So divergent conditions. So basically, it's the Boeing. Everyone knows about the Boeing plane that crashed. Um, Man, I really got to do like a script before I talk about stuff, but I only have a few minutes to really do that every morning. So I think maybe I gotta extend the time which I spend working on this. Hmm. It's just, you know, you know, mornings a rush, and the rest of the day I don't get to it. So I gotta really, I think I gotta prepare. Asian female with malware arrested. What the fun? Blah blah blah. Of course, it's bullshit. Um, Asian like this one was interesting. So apparently, somebody snuck into the Mar-a-Lago estate by Donald Trump.
Also breaking tonight, we're learning about a very disturbing security breach at the president's Florida resort this past weekend while the president was there. Let's bring in our justice correspondent, Jessica Schneider.
So it's a serious security breach.
Been filed. Tell us
and
what
of course
happened.
the comments are going to be
A woman
decent.
holding 2 Republic of China passports. She actually got through that first initial security at Mar-a-Lago. That happened around noon on Saturday, and she allegedly made it all the way to the main reception area of the club, all while carrying several electronic devices.
If only they will
one
go
of which
all around the
contained
golf resort,
malicious
of course. Please
malware.
correct your
So
statements into the
federal
Republic of
authorities say
China Taiwan.
Xi Jinping
People's
presented
Republic of
herself
China.
at that
No one's
initial
going to correct her
checkpoint.
statement.
She showed her passports,
She was there to
and then
pick
she
up her
gained
top security
entry under
clearance.
the guise that she was the daughter of a Mar-a-Lago
A little
club member.
suspicious.
So she made her way into the
Of
club
course.
reception area, where she was actually questioned by a receptionist
Don't worry,
about
we're
why
not
she
going
was
to
inside
Rick and
Mar-a-Lago.
Kelly's case.
Well, when
Of
Zhang
course.
mentioned an event that wasn't actually happening, the receptionist then flagged a Secret Service agent who eventually questioned her off property. Now, agents say she became verbally aggressive and claimed that her Chinese friend Charles told her to travel from Shanghai to Palm Beach, Florida, to attempt to speak with a member of the president's family about Chinese and American foreign economic relations. Now, Zhang.
This one looks more interesting.
New tonight, President Trump's spokesman referring to Puerto Rico as another country. Here's Hogan Gidley.
That country.
With all we've done in that country, we have had a systematic mismanagement of the goods and services we've sent to them.
I think you refer to Puerto Rico as that country.
A territory, yes.
Okay.
Territory, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Slip of the tongue.
100%.
Just want to clarify that.
So
Gidley's comment coming as President Trump escalates his feud with Puerto Rico's leaders, tweeting, quote, FEMA and the military worked emergency miracles, but politicians like the crazed and incompetent mayor of San Juan have done such a poor job of bringing the island back to health. Well, out front now, the San Juan mayor, Carmen Yulín Cruz. And Mayor Cruz, thank you very much. So
like crazy.
I would be remiss if I didn't start with the president here. He calls you crazed and incompetent.
Crazed. He calls
Your
everyone
response.
crazy.
Look, the president lives in an alternative world where he tries to pin people against one another. I guess it's easier for him to try and put me down. He cannot. Eleanor Roosevelt used to say, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Well, Mr. President, we don't consent. You're worthy of being president. You don't know what you're talking about. You continue to lie, and you continue to mistreat people, and that's just the way you do policy. One of the things, Ern, if he doesn't get his way, he'll throw a little temper tantrum, and he will just try and ditch anybody he can. He did it a few weeks ago when he couldn't get the money for the border. He left 800,000 federal employees without the ability to take food to their families. That's exactly what he's doing to Puerto Rico. 1.3 million Puerto Ricans need some sort of food stamp assistance to put food on the table. Out of that, 45% are children, elderly, and disabled citizens. It is remarkable that the president cannot understand that he's gotten this all wrong. And it's like a virus. It continues to sit down. You just quoted the deputy communications officer from the White House calling us that people. Rick Scott, senator, recently coming into the Senate, saying that he will only support the kind of aid that the president is going to approve. Well,
and the president himself, Mayor, the president himself, you point out what Hogan Gidley said, obviously referring to it as that country. The president.
This is enough. All right, anyway, I think you guys have seen enough. Or anyone who's actually watching this. I'm going to stop this. All right, see ya.